Alright then, welcome everybody. This is the first YouTube video for my channel, Storm in a Teacup, and I'm here playing Don't Starve. Now, anybody that's been following the podcast we did, or the Spherecast as we're calling it, will know that I've been planning to get this all set up for about 2 weeks now, and things being as they were, I haven't been able to do it until now. So, I'm going to start off by playing a game that I'm fairly good at. I do enjoy playing this, even though it's really difficult and can kill me from time to time. Don't Starve. Now, the general idea that I want to do with these videos is to make them enjoyable to watch. Not just Let's Plays or anything, but things that you can come to for a bit of information and just generally enjoy watching the gameplay or just listening to me if my voice is that soothing to you. So, to get us started off, I will start a new game, and character wise I'm going with the new character from the Reign of Giants. I've got two other characters here. These are all both mod characters that I'm going to try out in a bit, but Satoshi here is one I've played with quite a bit. She's sort of like my hard mode because she gets a negative from eating meat, and anybody that's played Don't Starve knows that one of the best ways to stay alive is to focus on eating meat, rabbits and whatnot, because most other things can be pretty difficult to get until after your first winter. So I play her in the normal game, not Reign of Giants, as a hard mode. I haven't had much success with her in Reign of Giants because Reign of Giants is so much more difficult. But I'll be playing with this character, Wigfried, yes, little Wigfried. She's like a Norse fighter sort, and she does very well in battle. I've played her once before, as you could see when I started things up, and she's exceptionally good at staying alive, which is a problem I have with Satoshi and even with Willow, which is the other character I tend to play. So she does well in that, but she can only eat meats, which isn't too much of a problem once you get yourself established, but if you can't find rabbits soon enough, it can be a major problem. The other fun thing about her is she gets a better spear, and that hat is made with gold, not with pigskin. Ooh, sorry, which is a massive improvement on how you build armor, and they're all both very effective items to have. So I'll be playing with her, and we shall see how far we can get. Now, my main aim in these has been less staying alive for a certain amount of time, and I've started to make my aim to gather all the things and create the portal. Now, I won't go through all the stages unless people really want me to, but that's sort of my target in the open world map, is to get through the portal, and then I consider it a victory. Goes. Yes, Maxwell. I know I don't look so good. I'm a Viking. Okay, and we're off. So you see there's the battle spear here and the battle helm. And start off with these, and they're really good. So she's a really good one to start off with. Some people might consider easy mode. Depending how well I get at playing her in Reign of Giants, I might end up putting her down as my easy mode character, but at the moment she does exactly what I wanted to do, which is give me somebody who can fight a lot better. I have fought the one of the bosses, the winter boss, with this character, and I did do surprisingly well, a lot better than I've done with my other characters who tended to get one-shotted. So I'm looking forward to things going quite well with this character in this run. Except I don't seem to be finding any flint, which is a big problem because there's plenty of trees and no flint. So I have no axe. But anyway, let's see what we can find. Plenty of these bloody birds. Ooh, butterfly. Now, things with the butterflies are you use them to produce more flowers, so you do want to keep them around. They will plant new flowers, but I always try to keep them. Oh, these moths are really horrible. They'll pick up anything on the ground. So if you're near one of those, don't drop anything because they'll steal it off of you. But anyway, getting back to the butterflies, they will produce new flowers. So they land down on a bare patch of ground, and a flower will appear and they'll disappear, from what I remember. But generally they spawn from flowers. So if I see butterflies around, I don't generally pick the flowers, especially with this character. You know, early on I don't need much in the way of sanity, so I leave those flowers alone, because I don't really need to pick them, and they could limit my supply of butterflies. So I'm gonna leave those flowers there. Butterflies are good. In the last playthrough I had a problem, because butterflies will propagate the dark flowers, and that's exactly what they were doing. So I just suddenly had all these dark flowers going all over my place, which was exceedingly annoying. Right, got enough for an axe. Let's go and chop down a tree. Oh, because I still have the axe, the spearmint. Oh, that's loud. Right. Good lord, night already. Jesus. This game does not love me. Now, normally these trees would be absolutely brilliant because I get these birch nut fruits, but she can't eat anything but meat, which is really annoying early in the game. But they give me these hams to keep me going, so I should be okay. The other fun thing about this character is she gets some health and sanity from killing an enemy, which makes her a lot more of an easy mode, which is a good thing. But I do want to explore the cave network, and that has a lot of nasties down there. So that's probably going to help me with that. But cave, you'll definitely get to see me playing the cave new, because I haven't really gone very far in the caves ever in Don't Starve. When the cave mod came out, I was I'd sort of taken a little break from Don't Starve. So yeah. Just chopping down some trees, getting some wood. Alright, so get these trees down. I'm just gathering up as much wood as I can. I should really do a bit more exploring. Let's see what we've got around us, because I did spot a path. And paths are really good. Sometimes they can lead you to good things, and generally the game's very random anyway, so you can't do worse than following a path. This first night's gonna fall soon. At least I've got some wood. I do like to at least try find some stone before night falls, but that doesn't seem to be a possibility. Now with this character especially, I tried to rush a crock pot, and a crock pot's a really big one to get, because it allows you to maximize your food supplies very quickly. Now I'll show you what I mean about her getting empowered by killing enemies with this spider. Now I can take some damage from the next spider. Hit me. Right. So my health goes down a bit. I'm getting hit by these spiders. My health's not going down by much, but if I kill these... Okay, my health didn't go up. No, it's my hunger and thing. No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, my health did go up. Yep. So yes. So health goes up when you kill spiders. Kill whatever. It has to be an enemy mod though. It's got to be one of those aggressive type mods, not just peaceful sort of rabbit or something. That doesn't work. So yes, setting up the first campfire of the night, and really there's nothing much I can do tonight. I'm getting low on food, but I've got some of this morsel that I picked up, so that should keep me going. I'll just grab some of this grass. So yeah, this is my first video. I'm hoping to do some more of Don't Starve, especially because I do enjoy Don't Starve, and it's one of those where there's enough downtime I can talk to you, the viewers, and you know, just have a little faff about. But I'm also hoping to do some like multiplayer games, so play some Team Fortress 2 with some of the other Sphere members and other friends of ours, and sort of go from there, see what fun we can get up to. I really don't have much of an aim for this, just to make videos that people can enjoy, and also do other videos with do joint videos with other YouTubers I know. People who are doing stuff on the YouTube, like all the Sphere members that you'll see in the comments are all friends of mine. One of them is my my other half, my girlfriend, as well, and she started it and sort of made me think about doing these YouTube videos. So I just giving it a good try, and I'll just keep doing these. If even if it's not particularly successful, when I can do one of these videos, I'll quite happily churn it out, because it's fun. It's something that I can do, something I can show friends as well, even if I don't have 10,000 viewers or whatever. At least then I've got something to show friends, something to laugh at later on. So it's going to be a bit of fun, and give me a chance to talk about fun things that have happened. So it'll be a good thing, I think, overall. And this fire keeps dying down. I hate using up the wood like this, but there's not much I can do. Also, this meat, I'm going to cook up one of these meats. Alright, so daytime's coming, and the chat's over. We're back to staying alive. Let's see if I can afford dying for another day. Right, this rain is really annoying me, and it's also making me really wet. Now, when you've got heavy rain like this, the larger the arrow, the more effect you're having of that. If you stay close to trees, it will reduce the effect of it, but only sort of umbrellas will sort of make it go down. And that's something that you need to remember, especially in Reign of Giants, where rain does have a major effect on gameplay. The other thing that you get in Reign of Giants is things can get soggy, and that can be exceedingly bad. Now something else I'm going to do is build this, and I don't want to burn this lot down, but I do want to burn some trees down soon, because I need coal for the crock pot. So this is something I always try and get fairly early sorted, is getting the crock pot done, because I've got a lot of these berries and whatnot, and the sooner I can get a crock pot sorted, the sooner I can maximize my gains from this, especially with this character. So what I'm going to do is plant a little grove of trees I can burn down as soon as they start coming up, and hopefully this rain stops soon. Have I got any pine cones? No pine cones yet. So yeah, I'll burn that grove down as soon as I can, and that should give me enough coal for what I want to do. Now I'm not finding any. Ooh, that's a useful item. I'll highlight this on the map, but I won't pick it up because I've got a shortage of room. I hate a messy inventory. I watch people like Sips and they get really messy inventories, and I just can't stand it. I need to have a nice organized inventory, otherwise it just irks me. So I've got some stone here, but I've got quite a full pack at the moment, and I really need to get some gold. So I'm just going to follow this road. So I think I've got enough of everything else. So let's see if this road will lead me to a quarry area. And it's leading me down. These roads can be really bad. Ah, look, some winter trees. This is fun. Little noises on the mic is me hitting it as I scratch my eyes and other bits and bobs. I'm not used to having a headset on, so I sometimes make that mistake. This is what I needed. Gold. And a pickaxe. I've already got one. Right, I'm going to pickaxe this out. And I'll drop these seeds because they'll be fine for a bit. Pinecone I don't desperately need, so... Not pinecone, birch nut. So I'll drop that. And let me get some gold, which would be really good. So now stone you need for making the permanent fire. So you do want to get a bit of that, because permanent fires are really good early on. It just saves you a lot of faffing about redoing a fire every time. And if you have to, it's not too much of a problem, but it can be quite annoying. Right, now I need to find some rabbit holes. Now there should be some in this big grassy area, so I'm going to go back up here. I always like to put down close to rabbit holes, because winter time there is a shortage of food, and meat is one of the best sources of food. Collapsed rabbit hole. I know what's happened. I'm in springtime, and springtime's when all the rabbits reset, from what I understand. So that's going to make things exceedingly difficult. So I'm gonna have to choose a place. Ooh, I think I will start up close to this. Right, so I've got lots of berry bushes around here, so it's wise to set up near here, I think. So I'm gonna set up along this road. I could have used that better. I'll set up along this road. Oh, I'm one short for stone. Right, I got a bit of time. I am going to run back to these stones. And actually, no, there's one along here, isn't there? Yes. I'm going to just mine up a bit more stone and put down a permanent campfire and get things started. So yeah, the game only really comes alive for me once I've got my my science machine, because then I can really start researching stuff and getting items. Because I like to build a base. Oh, drop. Good. Alright, so I got a lot of trees. This should be a good enough place. I'm going to be a bit short on morsels, but these moles should help make up for that. So science. No, I'm going to go permanent fire first. So yes, soon nighttime number 2. The other thing is permanent fires, I think, last a lot better than just normal campfires, and that really does help things a lot. I need stone for the machine as well. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get enough stone from this. I see, I'm so used to having enough of these stone bits to mine before I start building my science machine that I don't notice how much it uses up. Either that, or they've just added it in Reign of Giants. Because I've played a lot of the original, but not so much of Reign of Giants. So it's all still quite a bit new to me, and I haven't really lasted too well in spring before, so spring is going to be new. So see how this goes. Let's cook up some more ham and eat. Boof. Right. Alright, so the first thing I want to make with the science machine, while it's night time. Now this is another little thing. If you can get enough cobwebs, and we do have cobwebs, but I need the pigskin. That's really useful. It doesn't tick down very quickly, but it gets rid of a lot of the wetness, and that can be a really big problem in this this expansion. So first thing I want to get is my backpack. This is pretty much a must. It just gives you so much more versatility. Then the next thing I like to do is organize my inventory. As I said, I don't like a cluttered inventory, so I produce a chest. Pick up these seeds, right, and I'll drop the chest down here. So this becomes a chest, and I tend to chuck my stony stuff into the first chest I put down. I generally keep it mixed, but I like to separate them out. It just organizes inventory a bit better. And then the other thing I do is twigs, grass, and flint. They tend to always be needed, so I keep these in my backpack. Then they're always on hand when I need them. Alright, and you know what? This is new for me, but I think I'm going to put these down here. Tools here. I try to put them on the other end. Whenever you make a new tool, it always wants to come down on this end, so I'm just going to give up and do that. And I nearly died. Okay, yes, I forgive you, Sips. It's not as easy as it seems. You do lose track of things quite quickly. Alright, so I'm going to head back down here and see if my little grove has grown up enough for me to burn it, because I do want to get that crock pot sorted really quickly. Yes, my grove has grown. So now I just burn down my grove, and I'm going to get lots and lots of 7. That should be enough for a crock pot. Can't come too soon, I tell you that much. Right. One thing to remember is that fire will burn anything within a certain range. So when you're planting these little groves, always make sure they're really far away from anything. Because the last thing you want is for it to set fire to entire forest, which I have done before. It's very spectacular. It's like a really dense forest. It's like sort of from there all the way up to there, maybe even further. So like all of that, and it was the pine forest, and it all went up in smokes. Just the entire thing. Every time I went up there to explore, it was just still burning. It was just horrific. Very nice, but horrific nonetheless. There were a few spiders in there, and they got wiped out by it. So I'm always a lot more careful now, especially in more dense forest, what I do. And it's raining again. Now, as I said, trees are a really good way of avoiding getting wet. So the especially in Reign of Giants, it's useful to have 1 or 2 trees in your main base, because then you can hide under them when it's raining, and it just reduces how quickly you get wet. Now, there's one thing I'm not so good about this this game is it's not always very clear on how quickly something's happening, you know. So I can't tell if under a tree that might change like half it, but unless it goes up to the thicker one, it won't really show up. You won't really know that it's having a major impact. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant one tree, then I'll plant another tree a little later, so that as one dies, the other one will grow up again. So it'll always have some sort of shelter. Now today, let me make the crock pot. So that should be enough stone for a crock pot, if I remember right. So crock pots are found under farming. Yep. And I like to have the crock pot right next to my fire. So no matter how low my fire gets, I can always cook up something really quickly. I'm just going to go with these, because berries degenerate quite a bit faster than most other things. So I'm going to do that. And I'm slowly starving away. And as the name of this game is Don't Starve, I should probably do something to stop that from happening. The other thing is boards. I think this is something that most people know by now, but boards are the best way to keep your fire lit. They keep it going for hours and hours. Alright, it's starting to rain really, really hard, and it's gone thicker, and that's not stopping it. So trees aren't the most effective way of doing it, and I could really do with having one of those umbrellas right about now, but that ain't happening. Probably should have picked up a few more petals, because there's like a petal umbrella thing, but I'll handle it for now somehow. Hopefully it dies down before. Oh wow, that is getting monumentally high. This could be a problem. Now that you don't want to have fill up. That will start damaging you if it fills up. You get sort of like a chill effect. So it's never fun. And lightning is going to set something on fire very soon, I am sure. Let me hide under these trees. Trees, keep me protected from this horrible rain. I don't think this is gonna work. Is there any way around this? Now fires help you dry off, but I'm not sure if they help you deal with it. This could be bad. I don't want all my stuff to get waterlogged, which is a very big issue in this game. Is waterlogging. So I'm gonna kill some more of these dudes, because why not? Now monster meat, if you try and eat monster meat by itself, it's a problem, but you can use it in cooking, but you're only allowed to use one. If you use more than one, then it becomes like a monster lasagna or something, and that's absolutely horrible. And now everything's starting to get wet, which is not a good thing. Right, I'm gonna have to get an umbrella, because this is gonna be really bad news if I don't. So now I'm going back to where all those things were, all these flowers, and I'm just gonna go and pick as many of them as I can. because there's that umbrella. There it is. So I just need 2 more of these and then I can have an umbrella, and that should help keep me alive. Now the other thing is I'm running quite low on time there, so I'm going to run back to my base, then make that umbrella, otherwise I might find myself in a spot of darkness, which is never good in this game. So I'm running. I've got lots of these berry bushes. I'm going to have a good time of this if I can get some. Now you see I've gotten frozen now and it's plenty warm, which means that I've gotten too much on the wetness. So now everything's waterlogged, and this is very, very bad. Waterlogged stuff gives you much less for eating it. It's just monumentally bad thing to have. So for now I need to build this, and I need to equip it. Now this should, yeah, it's reducing how quickly I get waterlogged, so that's a good thing. And I'll just plant this, and I've got some food now as well, and it's waterlogged. Crap, that's not good. Right, so we're gonna see how much waterlogged stuff. This normally gives 70 something, so it only gives a hell of a lot. Oh no, it still gave the same amount. Okay, that's good. I was worried it wouldn't. That would have been very bad. I just really have to get into the habit of doing it this way. Right, so I am out of meat, and that can be a very big problem. Enough for a chest, thank you. The other thing I did is I plonk a chest down next to this, and this is where I tend to store food items. And I think storing it in here should stop it from being waterlogged eventually. Now as I said, she can't eat meat, so these aren't really food to me, these seeds and birch nuts, but I do like to keep a hold of them because I can use them to plant stuff. Yes! Right, so now I've got this umbrella on, and it's really quickly reducing my wetness. So that's the advantage of these umbrellas. They help reduce your wetness quite quickly, and that should get rid of this waterlogged state. Oh, I do have meat. I've got the monster meat, which is good. So I'm just going to sort out another meal. Now the other thing you can do, like these berries are about to... my berries are about to go off, but if I cook them on the fire, it'll extend their life. But cooked berries... Ooh, I'm very burpy today. Cooked berries, unlike other food stuff, or most food stuff, last a lot less than their uncooked version. Most times cooking extends the life, so that's quite useful. So I'm just going to gather up some. I think this is a good spot to finish off for the day, and I will see you for the next session. I'm going to be chopping these into 2 different sessions. So first, maybe not, but yeah, my plan is to make them about 15 minutes. So I should be chopping this into 2 little sessions, and we'll see how it goes from there. So I hope to see you next time, and yes, like and subscribe if you've enjoyed it, and I shall see you for the next sitting of this version, Don't Starve. So have a good one.